Hey, what's up? How's it going? Sorry, stream was a little late. I had to do a grocery run, like needed things like cat litter and all that. But it's all good because it's time for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, another iteration of this, as we're doing today, a brand new festival. Because I like this game a lot, and I just have been committed to all these festivals, except the Pac-Man one that happened when I was at MagFest, because of course. I'll never get over that one. Tangle and Whisper, the Scissor Sisters. Downloadable content obtained. Character Tangle. Character Whisper. New songs have been unlocked. Alright. Monkey Ball Festival. 1,000 points exactly. World ranking 31,389. Ranking rewards. Super Monkey Ball Festival. Hell yeah. Whoa, it's time for some Donpa news. At last, the festival's about to begin. It's a thrilling event where the rules don't matter and everything's made up. Where everything's made up but the points don't matter. We are the Tangle Whisper Festival, only available for a limited time. Anyone who participates will earn special prizes. This is our soft launch of the IDW stuff into the main Sonic canon. Just, just get used to it, because you'll be seeing more of these characters from now on. Tangle Whisper Festival. Tap your allies, get rings, land air tricks. That's actually not too bad. Okay, let's see what we got here. 222 festival tickets each time. Tangle and Whisper art. There's a thing there. Oh, the horn's a bunch of the Wispins, which I guess is like... That's a Whisper's Wisps. Also, hi Jake, hi Daydream, Sagami, Dan, how y'all doing? Can you stream advertising image or message? No. Some character I'm not sure of. I guess that's gonna be the other, like, team member character, I guess, looks like. Yeah, the title's a Guardian Angel, it seems. This game needs more sheep. Lanolin was mentioned. Diamond Cutters. World ranking and friend ranking. Who are my friends? Do I have friends in this game? Last I checked, I did. Yeah, there's Serena with she already has 1,100 points. Nice. Hell yeah, good job, Serena. Good for you. Jewel the Beetle. She's a librarian, historian, one of those, and she's working in a museum. Oh, okay, okay. Cool. Well, seems like they don't come with cars, but that's okay. Let's check them out here. Tangle, acceleration character. He is not voiced because I hate Sega. And Whisper is a boost character. Yeah, these characters really need a voice. Like, it drives me insane that like they went all this like marketing and stuff to give them like voices, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, they're not gonna be voiced in this game. I'm like, oh okay, all right, sure guys, yeah, that's fine, I guess. They'll get voices in the future if we're lucky. I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure who's designed like more. I do like the big lemur tail. That is kind of cute. She's got sort of like a 90s like Mohawk Storm kind of haircut. Might be saying that just because I did play X-Men: Children of the Atom earlier today. Well, I played it. I played a bit of it before, and then I went back to it and actually finished it today. The game's hard, but it's fun. I love fighting games, but also old fighting games are tougher. God, old fighting game AI is mean. What do you mean Magneto can like... Dude, I swear to God, I was using save states at a point after a while because I was getting so annoyed. And fucking Magneto's over here like, yeah, what if I kill you in like 5 seconds? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Tingles is the hot hatch, Whispers is the Wispin booster. Ah. Oh, I'm ready for my body to wake itself up on its own for Pokemon tomorrow. I did not want to do that first Scarlet Violet back in 2022, but my body said, nah, bitch, wake up. Dude, I feel you with that, Lundea, because this morning I woke up at first, literally like when I was gonna get ready for work, and I'm just like, no, go the fuck back to bed. I was so used to this like cycle of waking up at like that certain time. I was like, wow, I literally woke up at like 8:30. That's crazy. Or no, I think it was like 7:30 I woke up. It was 7:30 or 8:30. I forget exactly when I woke up. But I was basically just like, yeah, no. Back to bed. you're taking today off for a reason. Back to bed. I like her coat. The coat's kind of neat. I guess I'll try Whisper out. Let's see. Oh, a friend list. Whoa. Oh, it's something's on my friend list. Da 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 da. I don't know who this is, admittedly. Sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know who this is. Let's see, the jukebox. I'm curious on this one, though. Oh, just like in the results. Okay, but the result's really jazzy, though. That's super jazzy, nice. Well, let's set the music for today. Let's just get rid of everything and just make a brand new playlist. Alright, what are we gonna make for today? What am I feeling? What feels like a Tangle and Whisper core songs? Also, hi Jolts and hi Clockwork. Nah, who cares? I can just pick whatever I want. What am I in the mood for? That'd be like Final Lap stuff. Cool Edge isn't too bad. I do like Cool Edge. Unleash this final boss theme, yeah. Do like, of course, Mania, Forces. I guess Forces is fitting because these characters did come out. So, like, what is it? From, like, just reading the first volume, I guess, or I guess, like, the first chapter of IDW Sonic, I did see that, like, what is it? It takes place, like, directly after Forces, so I guess having all the Forces music would be fitting. I wish I liked the tropical, or I wish I liked the, like, Colors Ultimate renditions of these songs. I really don't. Not for a lot of them. Some are fine, I guess. I don't know. Can't go wrong with Find Your Flame, I suppose. Speed Jungle's still good. Sand Sanctuary. Yeah, sure. Now I've actually played Superstars, I appreciate these songs more now. Can't go wrong with BioLizard. I need to, like, really go back to the time trials to get more songs in this game. I know I'm missing a lot. Alright, what could I play here? I have to have the Werehog theme, because it's funny. Minecraft songs aren't too bad. I guess I could take one or two. The ones at, like, the end, that's actually, I think, the better song. Yeah, original Broken Heart of Ender. Smash Out song is okay. Pac-Man. Oh, I'll take the Village one. And Kill Girl with Persona, I suppose. Yakuza, always good. Dreams is probably my favorite Night song, what I've heard, at least. Aye. Is this the one I remember liking? Not really. It doesn't really sound too familiar hearing it. And for the actual songs in the game, let's see. Mystic Jungle against a Forces song, it feels fitting. Water Museum's legit a good track, so I'll take that one. I don't like Urban Canyon. Coral Town's final lap is actually really good. Blizzard Valley is actually legit not a bad one. Radical Highway's final lap's good. Aqua Force is good. Can't go wrong with Chronos Islands. I guess I'll take North Star. Why not? Force still has inspiration or influence on Tangle and Whisper, the latter especially with how she uses Wisp and the Wisp Bomb similar to the Rookie. Yeah. Like I mentioned, I haven't ever read like the first I guess chapter of IDW. I want to go back to that at some point. So I did not see Tangle and Whisper, obviously, but like what I read was neat. Also, hello, Bird Wizard. How you doing? I'm customizing my songs for the upcoming races. Wolska's final lap is pretty good. I wish these actually played somewhere in the game. I hate that you only get these in time trials. You know, final lap's always a good one. This one's good too. How many songs is that now? 29 songs? I can work with that. Just had dinner? Nice, nice. I wasn't super hungry myself, admittedly, so I'm just like, I'll get dinner later or something, I don't know. Before people are just like, why'd you eat dinner? It's like, well, I ate earlier. I'm just not hungry. I don't know. I'd rather just eat when I'm hungry. I'll worry about that later, obviously. And, like, to be fair, these festivals take no more than, like, 2 or 3 hours, generally speaking. Depends really upon just, like, the luck of just, like, how well I do when it comes to, like, say, the bonuses from, like, winning and all that. Like, I mean, the main goals are things like, you know, winning twice in a row is the big one, obviously. I did watch the Tales Tube, yeah. I watched, like, the Tales Tube. I watched the, there's, like, another... Oh, yeah, I did listen to, like, the parts of the, recent one with, like, the Chaotix case files that had them. Which, speaking of, isn't it so funny, in the Chaotix case files, they only turned off the comments for the most recent episode that had Vanilla in it, because they gave, like, a modern voice for Vanilla and Gemerald, which, funny, the Gemerald's Alejandro Saab. It's like, yeah, they knew. They knew people would be barking for the new Vanilla. This character, Team Jewel. I don't know this character at all. Ring range up plates. Hello, Pac-Man. Let's see, what's our... Oh, it's a ring grab. Okay. Oh, North Star. Sure, why not? I can actually appreciate North Star now. Despite Sonic Superstars not being the greatest game in the world, I did still enjoy it. Oh, she's got a little umbrella. Oh, she shares little icons. Look at that. Yep, so that is Sayu. Ready for Pokemon Presents? Yeah, I'm ready for Pokemon to glaze themselves for like half an hour and show like 3 minutes of Gen 10. If even that. I mean, I understand why. Of course, they'll be doing so, but yeah. Despite the kind of pessimistic sounding aspect of it, no, I am looking forward to it. I just know it's not going to be a lot of interesting stuff. It's going to just kind of be a lot of just like, oh yeah, here's like updates on like the numerous mobile games we have. Maybe something on Pokemon Champions or whatever it's called. That'd be cool. Probably release dates for Coliseum and XD and NSO. I don't know if it's going to drop the same night. That'd be kind of crazy if so. It'd be cool. I don't expect it personally, but again, it'd be cool. Was that guy's name E256? Oh no, I think of E621 in lines. I know about these internet people. Oh, Child's back for more action. It's great for your local gaming news, Goblin. Hi, so everyone's already watching in 1K Showcase. I don't need to sleep. Or don't need to recap. Yeah. You're doing good, by the way, Ed. Let me know how volume is, by the way. Lyoko Warriors, Lyoko, based. Good show. Cyberspace or random? Where are we going? I swear I feel like cyberspace is always the one that people choose whenever you have the option to. It really feels like it's always the one people choose. Falling into the light. One fish festival all the time? Yeah! And best of luck with that one, Soul Eater. Oh god, someone's on top of me there. Disappearing. Disappear. Oh, I hate Apollo so much. You think Infinite will ever come back? Or do you think he's just like perma-dead? Nah, let's be real, no one's ever perma-dead in Sonic. They always bring them back somehow. Like shit, we thought Memphis was gone for good, then here comes Shadow Generations where he shows up again. I keep hitting this poor Knuckles. I guess that's Dread, actually. Oh, that sucks. Well, good news, guys. I got hit at the very end of the race, so therefore I've lost it. I love this game. Memphis, Tennessee. Haha. Got some card Harley. Yeah, dude, that's fucking. I'm telling you, I love this game, but that is my biggest like issue I have with it. Is that it is so easy to just lose a race at the very end. Like at least other kart racers, you have actually like a decent chance of like. Maybe at most you can hit at the end of the race, you maybe lose like 1 or 2 places. This game you lose like 10 places if you get hit like once. Like the item balance is really rough, I'm not gonna lie. Number 1 lead keeper, yeah you bet. 3,100 tickets. What will I do with those? I don't know yet. All I know for sure is that Tangle and Whisper are very likely in the next mainline Sonic game. Because I don't think they would do this much promotion for them if it wasn't for them being in the next game, to cast official voices, to like kind of promote them for like this game, or like that was like the Chaotix Case Files and Tails Tube. It's like it can't just be for this game, especially to go out of the way to get them official voices, just for them not to be voiced here. It's like it feels like one of those things of they'll maybe eventually add voices. And they do it for, like, these two, they'll probably do it for previous characters, too, that could have voices. Although it might be just for Tangle and Whisper. Much as I would love for them to do, like, oh yeah, here's, like, Ichiban, he has, like, actual voice lines now. Or here's, like, God, like Ichiban, Joker. Who else needs voice lines in this game that has, like, been an update character? Let me see here, hang on. Yeah, it's like Ichiban, Joker, SpongeBob, Patrick. Could probably do the Sonic Prime characters like Nine, Dread, and Rusty. That's kind of just it, I think. Although, I guess with Nine, Dread, and Rusty, I don't think they would get the, like, Sonic Prime actors. I guess they would just get, like, you know, they would just kind of recast them to be, like, the current, like, VAs. So, like, the current Tails, Knuckles, and Amy would just play, like, Nine, Dread, and Rusty. 35th anniversary is soon, isn't it? Oh, is it? I guess that would make sense. Yeah, it's probably... excuse me. It is probably soon. Like, some kind of reveal. Probably, like, Summer Games Fest. We'll have some kind of, like, Sonic reveal that will either come out, like, end of this year or, like, early next year. So trying to put it together, a large focus on supporting cast recently, which I do appreciate. That might be Ian Flynn doing that, which I mean, like, I appreciate that. He's actually trying to, like, make the supporting cast matter more, you know? It's in June? Oh my god, wow, okay, then yeah. I don't know if they'll reveal a game to come out during June, but they'll at least, like, or they might reveal a game that will be like, hey, this is like, you know, 35th anniversary is today, here's a game, here's like a remaster for today, but here's the actual new game, like, later this year or something. I'm trying to think what they could unironically like re-release for like a Sonic game. If they would just do like a remaster as well as a brand new game. But I also feel like a remaster would just have brand new stuff anyways. Like I don't see them being like, yeah, here's like, I don't know, like it's Sonic and Silver Unleashed or something like that, you know? Like, I don't think they're doing Sonic Unleashed with, like, silver gameplay stuff. I don't see that. Cool as it could be cool. I feel like, if anything, with the fact we're getting Amy in Sonic 4, like the movie Sonic 4, we're probably going to see more Amy-focused stuff down the line. I'll blind that a little bit. Ooh, Hidden World. I didn't get this at all the last time I did this stream. Yeah, it probably would be around October. Like, they probably don't avoid, like, the Pokemon timing, which is, like, always November. Unless it isn't, like, with Legends Arceus being, like, in January, which is still really weird in hindsight. Well, this game's so cool. Love this track, too. I don't know what it is. I don't even have a... I've played Lost World. I never did Hidden World in Lost World. But damn, I love the Lost World hit, like, Crossworld. It's so cool. Stop hitting me! Maybe it's the music. I think the music does a lot for me. Well, that sucks. Didn't get an item. Hello, Egg Dragoon. You're cool fighting Generations. Oh, that sucks. Ah! I'm stuck to the wall. That sucks. My boost was like literally like making me like just go into the wall. Someone just fell off. Okay, I'm on 11th place. How the fuck do I recover from this? Hello, Tangle. Listen to the shred of my guitar. Listen to the sound of my ghost. God, why would you do that? Ah, yes, something like boosting in the waterway. This is clearly much faster. With that double. Double! Boost! Power! Oh. Oh, that poor Tangle. That poor Tangle just got ruined at the end. Where did that Tangle end up in? 11th place. Oof, yeah, that sucks. Where does that put me? Nice. Victory. Yes, they are from the IDW comics. That's what they originate from. Ian Flynn wrote them in the comics, and then now he's writing the game, so now he's kind of like... kind of in a way to just like, oh yeah, now they can put them in like the actual like Sonic games. Which is cool, actually. Like, I do like that they're actually like kind of integrating the comics characters into the games. I mean, hell, these characters have been mentioned in like Frontiers. Like, there's random points in Frontiers where like if like Sonic could like see a piece of like land or something, and he'll just kind of randomly talk about just like people he knows. And I think some of the people he mentions are like Styx, Marine, Tangle, Whisper. I think, was that the only IDW he mentions is like Tangle and Whisper? I don't think he mentions anybody else. Yeah, at least Tangle was mentioned. Yeah, I do remember Tangle being mentioned. Not sure about Whisper. They can become canon now, yeah. It's like Tangle, Whisper. Do people want like other characters in the game? So hi, where you at, Dan? Oh yeah, there you are. Hello, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, it'd be cool for other IDW characters to be like in the games eventually, like Surge, Lanolin. It'd be nice as well to kind of like reintroduce like the older characters in the modern day. Like, I know Trip was like in Superstars, but I want to see how they would handle Trip in like a modern setting. I think it was just Tangle because Whisper was not in the comics at the time Frontiers was out. I would have to double check that. Gotcha. Okay. Also, hi Spots. How you doing? You know, like I said, I should probably like read more of the comics. Like I said, I keep saying that. I'm sorry, but I've only ever read like the first. Ooh, point up chance. All right. I've only ever read the first, like, I think it was, like, chapter of it, and that was, like, a while ago. I'd like to read more of the comics. That's something I did want to read for sure this year. I'm bad about reading stuff nowadays, admittedly. But I feel like something I would like to read through is the Sonic comics, and maybe some more comics in general. I'm not sure what, though. I hear the Turtles comics are pretty good. I don't know. I think it'd just be cool to just read some comics. Get really invested in, like, learning about all these, like, characters and stories and all that. That'd be cool. Jellyfish Fields. Oh, dude, yeah, Absolute Wonder Woman I heard, like, nuts. Really just the entire, oh, yeah, I kind of want to read the Absolute, like, series. Like, Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman. I did see what was going around with Absolute Wonder Woman, and I'm like, oh, I see. White Cave. It's actually some of the best Wonder Woman solo touring of all time, for real. Hell yeah. Like, Wonder Woman's cool, so, like, I do appreciate they're kind of, like, trying to give, like, sort of like a resurgence to, like, her character. It's so weird, right? I feel like Wonder Woman's, like, because you have Batman and Superman, who are so well known, and I would argue Wonder Woman's, like, right next to them with that. But I also feel like Wonder Woman also doesn't really get, like, the same kind of, like, treatment Batman and Superman do. Like, Batman gets all the good video games, Superman gets all the movie stuff and all that. Wonder Woman just kind of, I don't know, kind of doesn't get as much as the others do, unfortunately. She doesn't really have any video games. She was gonna get one, but it got canceled. Like a recent one. I forget who was gonna make it, but there was supposed to be like a Wonder Woman game that got canceled. I mean, I guess like Wonder Woman, when she's in video games, is part of things like Injustice, I guess. So it's like she's just, you know, like, oh, I'm like evil Wonder Woman. I'm gonna like kill you or whatever because I'm blindly following Superman because I can. Like, oh, thanks, Wonder Woman. Appreciate you being evil in this one. That sucks. Ah, getting carded at the end. I was able to consistently keep my speed. I ended up in, where am I? 7th place. We might have a decent shot at winning this one. Yeah, we're in 1st place right now, but literally it's gonna go down to whoever gets the most rings, which I hope it's our team. Nice. Sick. Alright, already got my 2 wins in a row. Let's fucking go. Got it in like literally the first half-hour stream. High five, dude. Hell yeah. Points up chance times 2. Appreciate the help with that, Dan. That's for points reward. Wisp Hoarder Kit. What's the reward? Diamond Cutters. That must be some kind of like thing they have in the comic with like diamond cutters. The ones who made the Nemesis system and revolutionized video game AI, and then WB locked it up in patents forever, and so we've never seen it again. Yep. Oh, well, okay, well, hang on. Yeah, it was supposed to be Monolith, not the Xenoblade, but the Middle-earth Monolith. Yeah. I remember I literally bought Middle-earth Shadow Mortar just because I heard how good the Nemesis system was. Wonder Woman was supposed to be the 3rd game to ever use the Nemesis system, then it was too expensive, so they just restarted development as a modern God of War ripoff and then canned it. Damn. That sucks. Team Whisper. Kronos. Man, why can't companies just, like, let games come out and stop canning them? That'd be nice. Like, damn, I think about, like, gosh, what was it? Sorry, I got checked with something. I don't know, man. Just, like, I'm thinking about, like, Blue Point games right now. God, Sony's pissing me off, basically. Let's see who we're with. Another Whisper. Let's see, a Tangle, a Whisper, and a Sage. See, Sage is another character I hope comes back. I think she will. She's been making appearances since Frontiers. Like, I think Sage is I think she's gonna be a mainstay from here on. I wonder when we're gonna get a boss battle against Sage, because we only ever fought those like giant we never really fought like the giant creatures of Chronos. Oh, I guess the what are these islands called again? There was that name for these islands, like Chronos and all that. It's like Frontiers gave them a name. I don't remember what it was. It's not North Star, because that's Superstars. But these islands like have like a name to them. I forget what it was called, but there was some kind of name to these islands. Starfall? That sounds right. I think it was Starfall. Yeah. Yeah, the Starfall Islands. Yeah, so what was my point with this exactly? Yeah, I don't know, just like, we never actually fought Sage in the Starfall Islands. We only ever fought, like, you know, things like Wyvern, Giganto, Supreme, like all those guys, right? We never fought Sage. I do think there will unironically be a Sage boss fight in the future. Yeah, I guess she's like, you know, Eggman's kid and everything. But I don't know, I do genuinely think there will be a Sage fight in the future. You probably won't attack her directly, but she'll probably be like controlling something that you like attack, right? I don't know, I do think there'll be some kind of Sage boss in the future. Oh shoot, for real? That sucks. Just like the fact that Sony closed Bluepoint Games too, but I'm more hanging on who Microsoft's new CEO is. Yeah, that lady who's like very AI focused. Like, man, what the fuck's going on, man? Sure, I'm glad Nintendo's doing great. I say, knowing fully damn well they're probably doing some bullshit behind the scenes they're not talking about for obvious reasons, because they don't want to fuck things up. I love being a gamer. It's great. Let's be real here, Nintendo, no fucking way they're ever going to talk about the, like, shitty shit they're doing, because they're so, you know... Because, like, let's be real here, Nintendo could be doing a lot of stuff, and we won't ever know about it, because Nintendo is not stupid. They know they're seen as, like, the most, like, consumer, or rather, like, the most, like, fan-base loyal, like, I guess you could say, like, they have the most brand loyalty. So they're not about to, like, do something that's gonna fuck that up, or say something out loud that's gonna fuck that up, right? They're not stupid. Like, could Nintendo be using AI? Probably. They're not gonna admit it. A lot of companies are nowadays, and it sucks. I'm not trying to be too pessimistic, obviously. I'm just trying to be, like, I don't know. I guess realistic, I guess? I don't know. Ah, for real? Fuck you. Okay, that's fine. I bounced off the wall. Nice. Let's see. We're kind of in the middle, but we got a guy in the very first place. Maybe 34 points. Well, I know that Team Jewel can't win. I really don't know who Jewel is. I'm sorry. She feels like the most... this sounds so mean, but the Jewel feels like the most glup shitto of this kind of like roster right now to me. If it was like maybe like Lanolin or something, like I would at least know who Lanolin is. But I don't know who Jewel is. It feels like the glup shitto right now. I feel so mean to say because I'm sure Jewel has her fans in the comics. Like I just don't know who this character is. I'm sure she's great. I just don't know her. Oh, so Glup Shitto is this joke that people have made online about just random Star Wars characters. It's just like, oh, they have like this guy, and people will just kind of joke. It's like, oh, it's a Glup Shitto, and that's the whole joke. Is that it's just like it feels like this most random character that just exists in a piece of media. They're referred to as just a Glup Shitto. Nintendo is using AI. The upscaling tech they use on Switch 2 is powered by AI. It's just different AI, and they wisely don't talk about it because people think all AI is Gen AI. Exactly, yes. Like, there's been people who, like, legit, like... It's unfortunate, but some people will legit be like, oh, this thing is using AI. I don't want anything to do with this anymore. And it's like, it's not generative AI. Because that's the bad one. The bad one is generative AI. Like, the stuff that people use to make, like... you know, art, quote-unquote art. Yeah, it's like calling like a cartoony mascot a Scrimblow Blimblow, or a Scrimblow Bimblow. It's the exact energy, just a Glupshido. It's just a different kind of, like, Scrimblow. Land Air Tricks. Rental plate. No, I think I want my actual plate for Air Tricks. I have a good plate for Air Tricks. Mystic Jungle. Well, hi, Sans. How you doing, dude? Wait, what was I doing? Oh, no. Customize gadgets. This is my one. Yeah, this is my set. This is my good set. How you doing, Sans Slash? Thanks for the raid, dude. Much appreciated. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? See, like, got Blue Ocean, Jet Bolt, Hydra, Blue Toad. How y'all doing? Hope your stream was good. Y'all were up to some Blazing... Ooh, FE7. Fuck yeah, dude. That's a great game. God, I gotta play FE7 again. I want to stream it at some point, but, like, I just did Radiant Dawn not that long ago, but also, let's be real here, no Fire Emblem is going to take as long as Radiant Dawn did. Unless I did, like, 3 houses on stream, but I have no interest in doing 3 houses on stream, personally speaking. I like 3 houses a lot, don't get me wrong. I do still like 3 houses. I just don't really have interest in doing it on stream right now. Maybe in the future, but not anytime soon. I've heard people envisioning Sage as... Oh, what's this here? As a potential future antagonist for Silver due to the rival voice lines in this game. Maybe. Could be cool. I know there's a lot of art I saw on Twitter for that. Someone give me $30 to permanently play Bartra. No, Bartra's great. No, unironically, Bartra's great. This is like when I last, like, the fighters in GBA Fire Emblem can be so good sometimes. Like, I was kind of sleeping on them for a while because I just didn't like the fact they were so inaccurate for me. But, like, no, the fighters are legit really good. Like, my last playthrough of Sacred Stones, Garcia was incredible. I made him into a warrior. I'm just like, oh my god, you were, like, amazing at the end of this game, dude. And granted, that game also has Ross, which, like, Ross is just amazing. But no, like, the warriors, or the fighters, are just really good. Yeah, this whole team is Whisper, by the way, just realized. Is this entire race just Tangle and Whisper? That's funny. I did not even see that. Sonic Racing all around the world. I make fun of it, but I love... God. I love Sonic, but damn, it's so easy to make fun of it. Which is so mean to Sonic. Nah, what I like about Sonic is it's like Kingdom Hearts. It's like, it's so sincere, and wears that sincerity on its sleeve. I really like that about it. God. That was a weird, like, magnetize I got there. I know a lot from FE6 and FE8 ones are good. Not the greatest fighters in the franchise, but around average or above, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. I didn't use a fighter in FE6 from what I remember. I don't think I actually used one, though. I'd have to find what my FE16 was. I know I had a Rutger, although I will admit I did play a modded thing of FE6. This song again? I did play a modded thing of FE6 that did kind of fix some of, like, the growth rates and some stuff like that. They kind of modernized it to be more like FE7. So I didn't really get the true FE6 experience, but that's okay, obviously. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, what was it? I might like Rutger and I think Clarine. Or, is that her name? I don't know. It's been a bit. Melina was for sure on my team, though. Melina was great. FE6 is kind of lower, actually, than other Fire Emblems, so actually kind of screwed in that regard. Yeah, they kind of are. But I know that was like one thing I did notice from like the changes was like it did fix like hit rates and stuff like that for some weapons. Thank you, fellow Whisper. Oh my god, it's all Whispers in front of me.
Nice.
Yeah, those lobbies are just all the Whispers are in the middle. Literal Team Whisper. Let's see what we got here. Ah, by 1? Damn, dude, that sucks. On the other hand, the low accuracy actually made swords more viable, which is kind of uncommon for Fire Emblem. Yeah, because like usually I would say the lances are typically like overall the best. See what I mean about of all the Whispers and the Tingles in one silver? Oh yeah, was it like the Simpsons bit where it's like, wait a minute, this race has no fire exit. Enjoy your death trap, ladies. What's wrong with her? That's one of the funny, dude. That's one of the funniest Simpsons bits to me because you think at first it's just Homer is just being like, you know, he's just not being like tolerant of just like this like lesbian bar he's in. But no, it's not even. That's not the joke. The joke is that it doesn't have a fire exit, and he's like, there's no fire exit here. Enjoy your death trap, ladies. It's like one of the funniest Simpsons bits. I want to record more of my capture, but not yet. My dad, our AV guy, had disconnected while trying to fix the receiver issue on our TV about a month ago. Yeah, capturing can be a little annoying, I won't lie. I definitely had a lot of, like, trial and error when I first learned how to do it. I got feeling Rainbow Garden. It's definitely... Oh, you know what? No, if it's... How do I fucking... No, this would have, like, reselect my, like, course, yeah. If it's air tricks, I do want Metal Arbor. I think the other funny thing is that apparently it's one of the times you see Homer actually doing his job as a safety inspector. Yes, because he's actually it's actually one of the times you actually see it. Splitter didn't have enough ports, so I have to get a new one with more ports. Ah, gotcha. Oh, but I forgot to do it earlier. But yeah, stay on slash check to that raid, dude. Much appreciated. Probably not gonna run countermeasures right now just because of racing, but like, I really do appreciate it, dude. And if he needs a raid and run, I understand. But thank you for that raid. There's a Discord if anyone wants to join that. My name's Maniacal. I do variety streaming around here. I like a lot of video games, currently going through Great Ace Attorney. Starting up Princess Peach Showtime on Sunday is the current plan, but if Coliseum... I'm kind of low-key thinking if Pokemon Coliseum comes out, I might just be like, I'm delaying Peach, I'm doing Coliseum now. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I probably should just do Princess Peach Showtime and then maybe Coliseum afterwards. Princess Peach won't take that long. Let's be real, it won't take that long. I think from, like, I saw from like Limit's like playlist, it was I think like 4 or 5 streams I did of it, so it's like that's not long. Gotta hit and bounce. Oh, I hope you have a good and nice one, dude. Guys, I see. Yeah, no, appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much for the raid again. It means a lot. Hope you have yourself a good rest of your night. I know for myself, I got like work tomorrow in the morning, so I'm gonna probably just like wake up like a little earlier to watch the Pokemon Presents, and then like shower and stuff, and then go to work. So that'd be fun. And then after that, I don't know. I'm gonna like work like a lot of hours tomorrow, which is good. I was supposed to work to this morning, but I was like, dude, I'm so fucking like last night I was like, I'm so fucking tired. I just need like just a day off. It's like, oh, I just asked if I could just, you know, have the day off and just trade with somebody else, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. And so I did. And so now, look at me, I'm over here having a bit of a more relaxing day for once, not stressed. Fuck! Appear. This is that T-Rex that killed Eggman in the intro of the game. Get slimed on. It's on your list. It's on your playlist. How's the demo on my Switch? Haven't gone into it yet. I'm doing it because I'm just like, I kind of want to go through this soon. It's on my Throne list. It was like, it was a Throne game, so I'm just like, I gotta do the Throne stuff soon eventually anyways. So that's my logic of like, well, I'm gonna do it pretty soon. Da-da-da, na-na-na-na, this is always in my dreams. What colors, possibilities. This is not the correct song anymore. It's like the colors. Ain't no, that's the next game. Ah, that sucks. Not a single item. Last. Oh. I don't know how well I did. Was it like a 3rd or 4th place?
Nice.
6th place. The Whisper team all being at the top is kind of worrying. Oh, yeah. No, I can't. Yeah, that was my other guys being all the way down there. I had 102. I had 102, and y'all let me down. All I did was just ensure the other guys is 1st place. I had to do a stretch. Yeah, and also like I was also playing a bit more of what is it? I was doing more of like the, what was it called? Oh wait, did I ever actually? Shit, hang on a second. Sorry, I'm going to my like backlog real quick. X-Men. X-Men showing the Atom. Mark that as beaten. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like I want to like kind of like slowly go through more of like my Marvel vs. Capcom collection. I got like a bunch of games on it, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games on it. Children of the Atom. I think the next one is X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Then I think it's actually no, I want to say next is supposed to be Marvel Superheroes. It's either X-Men vs. Street Fighter or Marvel Superheroes that's next, but it's like, you know, those two. There's also Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Actually, no, I think it's Marvel Superheroes, then Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, then X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and then MVC 2 and MVC 1, MVC 2. Punisher, you could just, I guess, do whenever, but you don't really, you can just kind of do those whenever you want to, obviously. I don't know, I'm just thinking about just like other games I can just play at some point or another because I just enjoy video gaming. Points of chance times 2. As well as Magical Girl fan, theater geek, just the whole game's aesthetic appealing to me on return to Showtime. Yeah. I've seen like a little bit of Showtime being played before. I think I remember watching a bit of Limit play it, but I don't. It's like my friends Limits and Alive both play on their streams. No Limit 3020 and the Live Gamer 00. Shout outs for them, please. No, but for real though. I saw like both of them playing it back when the game first released, and I'm like, it seemed neat. I heard it was just kind of a very just middle of the road, like just. It's just an overall just good game. It's not bad. Like, I heard it wasn't anything, like, amazing, but it wasn't bad. That's fine. It's fine to have a game that's just... It's fine to have just a good game, you know? Nothing... Not every game has to be, like, just amazing, like, top tier, like, 10 out of 10. Because let's be real, if every game was 10 out of 10, then that'd be kind of boring. I like a game that's a little, like, rough around the edges. I think it's a bit more fun sometimes. Really, I feel like, honestly, playing bad video games, not saying that Peach Showtime is bad, but just, like, in general, sometimes it's good to go through a bad game. Because it really helps you appreciate what are the actual, like, just hot garbage that's out there. Like, there's people who are just like, oh yeah, dude, like, this is the first game, it's like, this is the worst game I've ever played, and it's like, they're referring to, like, X and Y. I'm like, Pokemon X and Y is the worst game you've ever played? Really? Like, that's the worst? There's much worse out there, my friends. Like, I could think of much worse. You ever play a little game called Silver Surfer on the NES? They're re-releasing it for some fucking reason. Silver Surfer is not a good game, but damn, that soundtrack is a fucking bop and a half. I played a little bit of Silver Surfer, thanks to Arcade Pit mainly. Exactly, yeah. Set your standards on what a bad game actually is. We got re-releasing the Genesis X-Men games. What the hell was that? 2 slimes in a row? Oh, no, Bird. Was it like, it's not a bad game, again. It's just there are people out there who will genuinely be like, yeah, this is the worst game I've ever played. And X and Y was just the worst thing. X and Y was the first thing I thought about. Because some people just really just don't like Gen 6 that much. And so that's just one example to refer to of just, sometimes people will just say, this is the worst game I have ever played. And the worst game they've ever played is still a very solid, like, 7 or 8 out of 10. It's just like, hey, your standards are a little maybe too high here, I guess. I don't know. I did see that show on YouTube late last night. That was interesting to find out. Yeah, no, the coolest thing to me is the fact that we're getting a re-release on X-Men Arcade. That's like, oh yeah, our team won that easily. Like, X-Men Arcade is like the coolest thing there, if you ask me, for a re-release, but it's also got Spider-Man / X-Men Arcade's Revenge, Captain America and the Avengers, which I think I played that game once and it wasn't very good. Spider-Man / Venom, Maximum Carnage, Venom / Spider-Man, Separation Anxiety, and Silver Surfer. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games there, but I think it's also going to have, like, both, like, the Super Nintendo and, like Game Boy / Game Boy Color versions of a lot of those. Oh, dude, no, I feel you on, like, Forspoken. Like, I would kind of be interested in trying Forspoken at some point. I know it's not going to be good, but, like, I still think it'd be fun to try it out. It's like, hell, that's actually me with, like, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, where I know that game is not going to be good, but, like, I feel like a game like that for, like, what, $2 or $3? That's not a bad price. I think I've seen it go as low as, like, $5, so, like, that's, again, not a bad price. Like, playing mid for $5, that's still good. The worst game I've ever played is a game called Just One Must Choose, where you click a button and they tell you that you clicked the wrong colored button, and you're dumb for picking that color, but none of the colors are in the correct order. That just sounds annoying. I think one of the worst things I've ever played was, I think I did like a Bad Games Shuffler Night that was like submitted by a lot of co-coms here. And the one game I always remember being kind of just absolute hot garbage was this game called Bayou Billy. I don't know if that's the worst game I've ever played. But Bayou Billy was some pretty hot garbage. Might pick up Forspoken if it goes on sale. If you got like a PS5 or an Xbox, I think I've seen it go as low as like, I think 10 or 15 bucks on those. But you could probably find it for cheaper if you're lucky. What was that? Suicide Squad was actually free. It was a free Epic Game Store game last year. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. I don't take advantage of the Epic Game Store free games enough. Mostly because a lot of times they just put out stuff that I just don't care about. But they occasionally put out things I do actually have some interest in. Like, let me see what I actually got on my Epic Game Store thing. I think the only thing I've ever actually bought off of it was Kingdom Hearts, and that was just for the rando and stuff. Another points up chance? Wow. Let's see, what's in my library? Yeah, Deathloop is here, because that was a free game, which I forget I own that. Viewfinder. Oh, yeah, Viewfinder. I got that because I remember seeing that, like, the initial, like, clips of that game, or the initial, like, reveal of that game. It looked really cool. Unfortunately, Viewfinder is kind of, like going about it too early, shit. It's kind of known as that game that there's a Vinesauce clip that's pretty well known. Oh, the point-up chances are actually up by 50%? Seriously? Wow, that makes sense then, huh? There's a Vinesauce clip that was going around where it was like, it was a Viewfinder, where the characters are just like, did you, and like, they're like, did you just shift reality? And he just immediately goes into the voices and just turns it all the way down. And that clip made the rounds. And I don't blame people being like, wow, this is just really annoying writing. Just like calling to attention like what you just did on screen is really annoying. I do agree with that. Apparently the rest of the game is better about not doing that, but yeah, wow, I'm not a fan of like just the whole like calling to attention like a trope with a dialogue like that. It's like, nah, don't do that. Yeah, Viewfinder, I'm sure is good. I would like to play it at some point. I just don't know when. I'll check more of my Epic Games stuff here in a moment. I know... Because, like, Deathloop I legit forgot I owned on that thing, so I guess I don't have to buy that one now. So I can just play the feature on it at some point. What else do I own? I know I have Chris Tales on that thing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got Chris Tales on that thing. I think the new Tomb Raiders I own on that thing. I don't know why I didn't use on the Chow. I hear Chris Tales is legit good. I own it. Again, I own it on Steam and stuff. Oh, that sucks. I've never played it. Or rather, I own it on Epic. I've just never played it. Right now, actually, Cassie and Anna are trying to get me to play through Dust Elysian Tale sometime soon. I just don't know when. If anything, right now, I'm still working on Metaphor my own time, but I finally hit August in that game. Aside from Metaphor, I'm working right now on an async for Xeno's server, Xenopenumbra. That's been going good. I have made the mistake of giving myself a lot to do in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. As in, I have left on... Yeah, oh my god, that fucking Zaz. I have like 4 regular missions and 2 outlaw missions. Oh, we can't lose this. Sick. For every dungeon I do, which, like, that's fine. It's not so bad. The problem is that I also set my goal to be Darkrai, so I'm like, When I checked my game this morning, I'm like, wow, there are 7 pages of dungeons to do. Oh no. I have made a mistake. So I have to run through those 7 pages of dungeons at least once, and then I have to go back to them to do the 6 missions for each one. The 4 standard and 2 outlaw. So I'm like, I have made a mistake. It is thankfully an async, of course. It's, you know, lessons learned. But, oh boy, there's a lot to do. Just do all the things, exactly. I mean, I'll get it done, or if I'm lucky, I get, like, the things I need to, like, finish it early, which is to say, I have all the instruments. I think I just need the, I have all the instruments. I have, Temporal Tower. I did hints for Temporal Tower. Hidden Land, I think, unlocks when I get enough relic fragments. So I actually think I actually just need 1 more relic fragments. I can go to Hidden Land, beat that, then beat Temporal Tower, and then beat... After that, I guess I could just go straight to Dark Crater, and I guess I'm done. I guess. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do in the future, I think I'm just going to go put it back to my initial set of just, like... What is it? Just have the dungeons, have my goal be only, like... Oh, I guess I'm not going to have, like, 2 sets of it, but it's, like, an async set. Actually, I guess, like, 2 asyncs of it, just, like, do I want, like, just, like, a shorter or longer async one? I think I'm still going to just overall set it to just be, probably just, like, Dialga. But if I'm going to be Dialga, I'll keep the missions on. If it's Darkrai, I'm going to turn the missions off. I think that's probably a fair compromise. Because, again, the Darkrai set I've seen... Oh, man, it takes a while. Ooh, it takes a while. Point-up chance. Only games I currently have on my PSN wishlist that are on sale right now are Eternites, Redemption's Reapers, and Melody of Memory. Yeah. There's a couple that are on my wishlist right now that are on sale. I could probably find them, but... I think I know what is on there for sure. It's on my sale, on my wish list on sale right now for like PSN. I think some of the Devil May Cries, because I want to get like some of those for like my, well, for one, there's DMC Devil May Cry Enhanced Edition, which is not a thing on Steam, as it turns out, so I gotta kind of buy that one on PSN just to kind of play the better version of that game. So that's cool. Which I kind of want to be honest. I'm just kind of in a Devil May Cry mood. Not kind of that shitty fucking, not kind of the really bad, like, anime that Netflix is doing, where Adi Shankar doesn't understand Devil May Cry at all, and he was just like, oh, Devil May Cry is just, like, cool, like funny Wahoo Pizza Man. It's like, no, this is not Dante. My goat is being flanderized. They're flanderizing my goats. Like, what do you mean you gave him fucking Devil Trigger? That's not his song. That's Nero's. Why? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? I just want a new Devil May Cry. This is not what I asked for. What did I do? Who did I piss off? Oh, I don't know why I did that. Because I got distracted when my phone buzzed at me. This is why you don't text and drive, kids. At least Bury the Light is Virgil's theme. It's also, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, they're using like Bury the Light. Just when he's disappearing, it's just like, you're going for just the most basic shit in the world. Like, you're going for the stuff that's just like, what the most like, just kind of brain dead, like, just, what a random person on the internet thinks Devil May Cry is. It's just like, oh, that's Virgil, that's the Bury the Light guy. It's like, oh, that's Dante, that's the guy who does Devil Trigger. It's like, that's just what it feels like to me. It just feels like someone doesn't understand Devil May Cry. And or Dante's character. And especially not Lady's character. God, I hate that. I love Lady so much. I don't like Lady's portrayal at all, man. Like, I haven't even watched it. So I can't fully criticize it, because I haven't fully watched it. And I like to not criticize things. I haven't watched them fully, but also, like, everything I've seen for the Devil May Cry anime is just bad. Wah. Oh. Yeah, well, Lady I think is like the biggest crime of the DMC anime. Galactic Nova. Oh, I should probably actually do the Air Rider story at some point, huh? What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's the fucking Pac-Man ghost. I was like, what is that thing? Oh, the pink team won that one. Yeah, no, there's no beating them. Yeah, no, Jewel team definitely swept that. Oh yeah, they did. Oh, fair enough. Want to go into Devil May Cry at some point? If you just want to play, if you want to get into Devil May Cry, just play the games. Literally, just play the games. That's all you gotta do. It's like you're playing DMC 1. You skip DMC 2. You don't need to play DMC 2. Take it from someone who has actually played Devil May Cry 2. You don't need to play Devil May Cry 2. I mean, I would say if you want to play Devil May Cry 2, like, genuinely, maybe save it for, like, when you're done with all the other Devil May Cries. The most I know about Devil May Cry is that Dante's extremely stylish with his moves, Virgil's insanely OP, and Nero's just Nero. That's not incorrect. Dante is very stylish, but that's also just kind of a player thing, obviously. Just, I mean, yeah, Dante has a lot of style in, like, his, like, how he fights and stuff. Like, that part isn't inaccurate. It's more so just, like, a portrayal of his character. I feel like that's what I've seen gets wrong. So the collection for the first 3 games often goes on sale at a reasonable price on Steam, although the Switch version of DMC3 is the best version, has style switching. Correct, yes. It's not just style switching, but it also has, like, a... what is it? It has style switching, but it also lets you carry more than just 2, like, guns and or, like, physical weapons at a time. Like, unironically, DMC1, you can play on anything. Same with 2, you can play on anything. 3, I'd recommend the Switch version. 4, play it on anything. 5... Again, just play it like it's a special edition. Play it on whatever you want. It's really just kind of 3 that I would just recommend just to play that one on, like, what is it? I really would just say for 3, just play that one on like Switch if you can, because of the style switching and like the new weapons and stuff. Nero was dead weight. What did you call me? God. It's so funny in Devil May Cry 5. Dante calls Nero dead weight, and he takes that so personally. He's just so mad the entire game. Like, he called me dead weight. Isn't it weird though DMC4 is not on the Switch? Although I guess DMC5 also isn't, but I really would have thought Devil May Cry 4 would have been on the Switch by this point. It's weird that it isn't to me. Fuck you! Yeah, no, like, I love when they actually give, like Nero's Double Trigger in 5 is so sick. Like, I'm not going too into it for spoiler reasons, like why it's like really, really sick. But like, the way they like kind of do his Double Trigger from like between 4 and 5, like, the one they give him in 5 is, again, it's super cool. I really like it. It's a really good kind of, like, coming-of-age one for Nero as a character. You know, Nero, the guy who's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Not like Dante, who's Ruben Langdon. To my understanding, they did go for they did go for Johnny Young Bosch in the Netflix one. I think just because Ruben Langdon is taking an acting break or something like that, is my understanding. I think that's what Johnny said, what Johnny Young Bosch said one time. It sounds right, I don't know. It sounds like to me though, I think if they actually were working on DMC6, that Ruben Langdon would come back for it, is what it kind of sounds like. Which is fine, if he does or doesn't. Well, if he doesn't, because I know Ruben Langdon is the greatest person in the world, could get the guy who did Ken in Street Fighter 6 to do the new Dante. I don't know if he'd be a good Dante though, but I don't know. I'd like there to be a good... It's because it's like, we've only ever had, like, Ruben Langdon for Dante. Actually, no, that's not true. That is incorrect. There was a guy who was voicing Dante before, in the earlier Devil May Cries. Yeah, just get the first VA for Dante back. It's like when we got the first VA for Kiryu back in the Yakuza 7. Yeah, he's like kind of like retirement hiatus kind of thing. It's kind of hard to say what's going on for sure with Ruben Langdon. But again, I would like for him if we get a new Devil May Cry for him to come back. I do like his Dante a lot. My team is in last place. We need to be tackling each other. Yeah, I was supposed to be the one to fill your dark soul with light. It's like, guys, can we have a better take, please? Please? No? Okay. Oh, this is great, but not... Yeah, there wasn't enough time for that, damn. Oh, I think I was like 8th place by the end. Nice. I don't think it was that nice, announcer man. 9th place. Oof. Well, we have a person in 1st place, 7th, 9th, and 12th. We literally have to like win this to tie for 1st. And we are not. Why? Okay, to be fair, I'm not really helping with this one. But that wave was really not helping. In my defense, nobody was near me. Tangle 2. What else is on my Epic account? I see it's still open. Hang on a second. I got Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, Rugrats Adventure in Gameland. I think that I got that one because it was like really cheap. Or no, I think it's because like, it came out and it was also like free on like Epic. I'm gonna switch to Tangle. Marvel's Midnight Suns, I got that. Ghostwire Tokyo, I got on that thing. Invincible presents Adam Eve, because there was like a game for Adam Eve that they did. DNF Duel, Fallout New Vegas, Cow the Kangaroo, Death Stranding. Borderlands 3, Daemon X Machina, Loop Hero, the new Tomb Raider trilogy, so like regular, Rise, Shadow.
Greetings.
Oh, so I see here. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, Wonderlands One-Shot Adventure, which I think that's the Borderlands 2 DLC as a standalone game. not the Neo, the Complete Edition, Ukulele, the original one, Sonic Mania, Control. Okay, so I think all the ones I just said, oh, also Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, so all the ones I just said there, those are basically all things I got for free over time. Fortnite's on here because I used to play it, not really much anymore. Kingdom Hearts I actually paid money for. Not a PC gamer yet, I want to get into it at some point down the line. I feel you on that, dude. Like, there's a lot of PC games I own I would like to play through. That's when I get, I think, a much better PC. I would like to kind of do that more. I just kind of haven't been because I've just always been just more of a console gamer. Like, there are times I wish I could just, like, refund all these games I have on, like, Steam or Epic. Though, to be fair, Epic was just a bunch of, like, redemptions. But Steam, there's definitely stuff I bought on there over time. There's a lot of gifts, of course, too. Oh, shit, I thought that was another second. No, but if I could, like, legit, like, just, like, refund, like, everything... I don't know if I would. That's the weird thing. I don't think I would. Because there's still a lot of memories there and everything. Of, like, a lot of games I have. So it's like, I don't think I actually would do that. Would it be nice for the money? Yeah, I'm sure it would. Like, I'm sure I could maybe get, like, an extra, like, 1,000 out of it or something. That'd be great to have an extra 1,000 right now. But would I do it? I don't know. Probably not. Like, the more I think about it, the more I think I really wouldn't do it. Yeah, DNF Duel kind of, like, went... It was cool. Like, the animations looked cool and the characters looked cool. But it just kind of went nowhere, which really sucks. I liked the girl who was, like, a punchy girl. She was kind of cute. Like, damn, DNF Duel had some really good designs to it. Oh, hi, White Cave. Frenzy time! Oh, careful. Like her little, like, animation where she, like, does, like, a flip and there's, like, a little, like pose. Ah. Ah, Wonder Mall. I'm going this way. So I should also get a good gaming laptop or PC to handle higher quality games. Yeah. For me, I would love a Steam Deck, honestly. I think a Steam Deck would literally help me with playing through a lot of, like, my Steam games. I've definitely thought about if I should purchase a Steam Deck eventually. I just currently don't see the reason for one, but it'd be cool to have. I just feel like that money I could just invest in, like, something else instead, you know? That's, like, my only thing with, like, a Steam Deck right now. Oh, that sucks. Maybe clutching, like, a 5th place at this point. Good. That sounds pretty average to me, which is probably around 5th or 4th. 8th place. Oh, we're all near the bottom. Yeah, that sucks. At most, we can get 2nd place. Cool. I like the Joker's, the Winnie Hut Jr. name. That's pretty good. Number 1 lead keeper. Damn, already halfway through this. Nice. I know I've made like a let me see if I can find this, but I had made a list of sorts of things I wanted to go through this year. That's for streams. That's not it. Where is it? I know I did. That's funny. Sorry, I found a thing I wrote for myself for my notes. It was basically just something. It was basically along the lines of grab songs from this playlist, like to you know, listen to and like download and stuff to your phone later. Like basically like just kind of like put on your phone later, because I have like a phone playlist I have of a bunch of songs I enjoy. And it's the fucking soundtrack from Cooler's Revenge and, like, what is it, Dragon Ball... Was it from my Dragon Ball's, not Super Broly, but, the original Dragon Ball Z movies for Cooler's Revenge and Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan. God, I love the original soundtracks for those movies because they're so just, like... They're so 2000s in the best way. It's just all just metal. It's great. Mystic Jungle. Let me see if I could find what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so... things I'd like to do in 2026 on my own time. I just see, like, Nintendo games order. PlayStation games order. Oh, that's funny. On the top I see Pirate Yakuza working on now. Yeah, you beat that one like a few weeks ago, buddy. You should probably fix that. Yeah, the dub OST. Yeah. No, the Funimation dub OST, the original ones. Yeah, no, that's what's so good about it. It's just a fucking AMV, but it's official. It's official AMVs. That's what's so awesome about it. Like, honestly, unironically, I say if you're watching, like, Cooler nowadays, if you're watching the dub, and it does not have those, like, if it has, like, the original soundtrack, great, but it could be better. It could be better if you start hearing, like, some, like, Pantera or something. I think Pantera was Pantera more was Pantera more Broly, or was that more Cooler? I wonder if that actually was Broly that had a lot more Pantera in it. God, I need to watch some of the old DBZ movies again. It's been a bit. Galactic Parade. Seeing a lot of Galactic Parade today. Roar. But there's like a lot of things I would like to go through, obviously. Like, I am someone, that is very much a guy of, I like to do and/or go through things, but I also find it very hard to go through a lot of things sometimes. Either because, like, my attention span is affected by something else, or just, like, something else comes up, or I have to think about, like, work. Like, I was playing Metaphor earlier, and there was a point I'm just like, yeah, I've been playing for a few hours, I'm having fun, but I thought I need to, like, take a break right now. That's fine, obviously. Oh, Sand Sanctuary. Da-da-da-da. My first exposure to Pantera was a SpongeBob episode pre-hibernation week. I've been lurking. Hello. Da 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 da. Snake. Oh, you have a solid hitbox. Come on. No! No! Good. First place. I was gonna say, my first place! No! My first place is about to be stolen from me! But will my overall first place be stolen from me? The answer is no. Even if that Knights did pass me up at the end, wouldn't have mattered. $5.89. Cool. I'm gonna take a quick break, by the way. I need to use the restroom, so I'm like, this might be a good time to actually take a bit of a bathroom break and maybe go like get some more water and all that. So we're gonna do that real quick, guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom. When I come back, we're going to play more of the festival and get the 1,000 points. And from there, I'll figure it out. Probably won't go for too late tonight because I do gotta sleep a little earlier. But I should also consider dinner. So yeah, I might see about maybe getting some food here in a moment potentially. We'll see. Either way, use the bathroom. BRB, guys. And I'm also gonna play some ads while I'm gone to get rid of some pre-rolls. So again, BRB. Hey. So that took a little bit, guys. Had to take care of some personal stuff, but it's all good now. Oh gosh, yeah, we were gone for like, at least like 12-15 minutes there. My bad, sorry. That's all good though. Let's get back to the festival, shall we? Yeah, so while I was gone, actually, I had to like take care of some matters with the cats we have, helping with the leader and all that stuff. Because actually, what was it? I did go buy some earlier. I was like, oh, I should probably actually like replace the whole thing. So I was just like doing that real quick, and like after I was done with the bathroom, I'm just like, yeah, I should probably clean the cats thing. Love my cats. I'm a big cat fan. Although it's funny, right? I just love animals in general. Like, I love cats. I love dogs. Like, real big dog lover, I would say. But I feel like for us, it's kind of harder to take care of a dog, unfortunately. We just don't really have, like, the space or time for a dog. A cat's a little easier for us at the very least, just because, like, we can still take care of the cats, but the cats are much less, like, maintenance, I guess you could say. But I still love dogs. Like, I love other people's dogs especially. Like, just like a big puppy, you know, just like... I just think just like any dog out there, I just refer to it just as like a puppy. Doesn't matter how big it is. That could be a goddamn like fully grown Great Dane. I'd be like, yo, look at that puppy over there. I don't know. I mean, when it comes to animals as well, I'm not sure where like my love of animals really started from, to be honest. It's really hard to say where it could have started from. I've just always been a big animal lover. Maybe it could have been from something as simple as just like, you know what it actually probably was? It was probably being a little kid and just like either being at like my parents' house or like being at like my aunt's house. She would like babysit us and stuff, like me and my sister when we were kids. I think she would like have like, what was it called? Either like Animal Planets, which was just like a TV network with just a bunch of like animals and stuff, like animal related shows. Or things like, or just things like, things that were, what was it? Like PBS Kids and all that, that would play stuff like Between the Lions, or Max and Ruby, or, Zaboomafoo. So it was probably just a lot of those like kind of, for lack of a better term, preschooler shows that I saw as like a young lad that probably influenced my love of animals, I would say. Galactic Parade again? Frenzy time! What the fuck? Ah, what's doing that? Ugh. Fuck. Sorry, like, for some reason, like, fucking... I don't know why I did that, but, like, my Epics friends list opened up for a moment, and, like, it, like, completely covered my screen. I could not see anything. That was so weird. That was so strange. Threw me off. That's a throwback for me. I used to watch those shows growing up. Yeah! No, dude, they were great. I remember really enjoying them a lot as a kid. Nowadays, I'm not sure how a lot of what, like, hold up. I mean, I'm sure, like, Between the Lions probably holds up decently well, considering it was, like, Jim Henson. It's so funny just how much Jim Henson I saw as a kid. I just had no idea it was Jim Henson. Never really realized how much he was actually a part of, like, my early formative years. Because, like, I never actually got into the Muppets. Like, I think when people think about Jim Henson, it's usually the Muppets, but I legit never got into Muppets. I only really just saw Muppet stuff for the first time, in the last few years with things like Muppet Christmas Carol or Muppet Treasure Island, which are both good. I like Christmas Carol more, but Treasure Island is still good. And I think just watching both of those really made me like kind of appreciate the Muppets a lot more. I hear Most Wanted is supposed to be really good. So I'll try and give that one a shot at some point. I just don't know when. I've been trying to, at least this year, make like a sort of goal for myself to at least watch like 52 new movies, if at all possible, one every week. That's definitely something I would like to do for sure this year. But I don't think I'm at that amount quite yet. Where's my letterbox? Let me see if I can find that. Last place, damn, bummer. Because I know there's a way to see, like, my history. Yeah, my diary, I think it is. Yeah, so let me see here. So far this year, I have watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 films for the first time. We are currently in the 1, 2, 3, 4. If we're not counting the first, second, and third as a week. I guess for full weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're in the 8th week of this year so far, and I've only watched 6 films. That can obviously be fixed. But let's see. So far this year, it's been Zombieland, Anastasia, Thumbelina, Dragon Quest Your Story, Lupin the Third, the First, and Cats Don't Dance. That's been my entire list so far this year. I know there's a lot of like 3 stars. I've noticed a lot of these ratings, which is my kind of just like average of just like, this wasn't bad, this wasn't like amazing. It was just, I just thought this was fine. Which I think a 3-star rating is kind of middle of the road for me, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, definitely more things I would like to watch, obviously. Yeah, Anastasia I watched because Anna showed it to me. She was like broadcasting it on a server we were in one night, and I'm just like, yeah, I could watch this. I'm curious. Well, check it out. So we watched it together, and it was great. I enjoyed my time with it. One of my friends have been recommending me to get Letterboxd, and they thought I might like it. Yeah, no, I've been enjoying my Letterboxd account. I've been kind of like recently trying to like be more like, I guess like better about my reviews of sorts. I still have to go through some old like what do you call it? I had to go through and make sure like on some old like media threads, because I have them saved somewhere. I have to kind of double check and make sure like I have everything that I've watched on those things. Basically just double checking and cross-referencing. It was very funny though, the other day at work. I was we were opening the store, and like while I was kind of like setting some stuff up, I had a point where just I put my phone in front of me and I was like, I feel like I want to watch something. I don't know what, but I want to watch something. So I ended up watching, before I got kind of busy with like the store actually opening and stuff, I ended up watching the first 20 minutes of Kindergarten Cop again. And I'm like, man, I didn't get to like all like the silly bits of Kindergarten Cop when like Arnold's like in like the school with like the actual kids and stuff. But like Kindergarten Cop is a very dumb movie, but it's a good time. I'm the party pooper. I'm a cop, you idiot. I'm Detective John Kimball. Arnie's great. I need to watch more Arnie movies. Oh, no. No one actually told me that, Seesaw. No. I didn't realize that guy did... The Godzilla Minus One guy did Lupin the Third, First, and Dragon Quest Your Story. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I had no idea that was the same guy for all 3 of those. That's awesome. Lupin the Third, the first I watched because we were spending time together, me, Anna, and Cassie on Valentine's. Or I think it was like a day before Valentine's. Regardless, we're doing like, oh my god, going back to Galactic Parade. We were spending time for Valentine's together, and Anna wanted to show it, but her thing was having trouble, so I'm like, I gotcha, hang on. So I just bought it off of YouTube. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy this. Oh no, I was using a website, we'll say, to watch it first, but the subtitles are pissing me off. They're really bad, so I'm just like, all right, you know what? I'm fucking buying this on YouTube. So I just bought it. It was like, dude, whoever did those subtitles I found on that one website was really bad. They left all the fucking untranslated stuff in there. So the subtitles were just like, they would say like one word and it would be like a whole like 2 lines of text. I'm like, come on. It'd be like translator's note, this means this. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not fucking watching like 2000's One Piece fan subs. Like, I'm watching a movie from like 2020 or 19, whatever. I know what Nakama means. It means nothing. Uh-oh. Oh no, Obacho's dead. Never mind, Obacho's alive. I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot I would like to go through, like, movie-wise. Like, actually, before I went on my trip, I was expecting to watch, like, a bit more movies. I should have got to that from the rings. On, like, the plane and stuff, but I kind of just didn't. Yeah, One Piece Season 2 is in, like, 2 weeks. I've been hearing, like, I saw, like, a clip that, like, came out of, like, a little bit of the first episode, and I was like, oh, this is great. I can't wait for the show to come back. Huh? Oh, come on, dude. Oh, you make me finish the race before you disconnect me? My points. My points. That sucks. That's a shame. Yeah, this will happen sometime. Yes, no shit, it didn't end properly. That wasn't my fault, game. Yeah, no shit, because I got disconnected. Come on. Don't penalize me for getting disconnected randomly. I finished the race. Hi, Gabby. Hope you're doing good, friends. I'm dealing with, like, internet annoyances. That's rough. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I'd be more annoyed if it'd be like, you disconnected from your last race. You're, like, on timeout for half an hour. I'd be like, motherfucker. I don't think they would ever do the One Piece rap, but I would fucking die if they did. It'd be so funny. Yeah, no, I see right now I have 0 dropped frames. That was the game's fault. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Hello, Whisper. I haven't seen Whitespace today. Oh, that's a cute little image with her, with Tangle's good. Hello! They actually went out of the way to actually give the Sonic characters here actual, like, good, like, the actual art and stuff. Okay, her using her tail to say bye is cute. What was I talking about before I got distracted with this? Oh yeah, movies. Yeah, no. So, like, I downloaded a bunch of movies, like, off, like, Amazon to watch, like, while I was, like, maybe, like, on the planes or something. I only ever watched one of them. What's still on this thing? I see Hellraiser, Mickey 17, Donnie Darko, theatrical and director's cut. I'm not sure which one I should watch first. I think I've heard both are pretty good choices. So yeah, Mickey 17, Hellraiser, Downfall, which is the one World War II movie, Die Hard, the first 4 episodes of The Tick, and Invincible presenting, like, the Invincible Adam Eve, like, prequel episode I never actually got around to watching for some reason. I think if I go through a show soon, like a live-action show, I think it would be The Tick. I've heard it's a legit really good show. I know Meds and Dalton really liked it. Dalton being Smash Tunes, for those who don't know, a friend of mine. And Med being Good Meds, another friend of mine. But yeah, no, like said friends have talked about how, like, they really like The Tick. And apparently it was a legit really good show. So I would like to give it a shot at some point. Just don't know when. And I saw the episodes aren't even that long. Like, each episode's like 20 minutes, like 20-something minutes long. So I'm like, it's not the standard, like, TV length episodes. Which is nice in the age of every fucking show feels the need to be like an hour long for an episode. Which is a little irksome after White Cave again, alright. It's nothing but White Cave and, what else do you call it? Nothing but White Cave and, the Galactic Parade today. Any other stages? No. Oh, it's a little weird. How much has I for more action? So much to be choosing someone who's not really a movie person. Movies are great, but I also understand that. The Bear has 30-minute episode. That's why he keeps getting nominated for best comedy at the Emmys. I didn't realize that had 30-minute episodes. Wow. Bear Hog. I hear The Bear is legit a really good show. Never seen it myself, though. Too many good shows out there to watch nowadays. I hear Severance is really good. Oh, I don't actually want to get around to Pluribus. That's that show that's starring Rhea Seehorn. It was a show that it's made by Vince Gilligan. I know that, and I hear it's really good. Rhea Seehorn, for those who may not know, played the character Kim Wexler in Better Call Saul, like the main female lead of the show. And I hear Pluribus was legit really good it's just in its first season. I feel, due to the fact that it's by Vince Gilligan, it has a lot of potential. I hope that the people who are like, you know, whatever platform it's on, I think it's like Apple TV. I hope Apple isn't stupid and realizes, hey, this is Vince Gilligan, the guy who did like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Maybe don't cancel it immediately, you know? I hope they don't do that. Like, give it time to build up. It'll probably be really good for you. Breaking Bad wasn't really... Breaking Bad did... Man, let me tell you, right? Unironically, a show like Breaking Bad just cannot exist anymore. Not because of the content of the show, but because of the show itself. Breaking Bad did not find its success until, I think, around, like, season 4, I would argue. That's why I would argue, like... It was around, like, season 3 or 4 where, like, Breaking Bad, like, really took off. Like, it existed before, and it had its fans, yes. But it was, like, kind of not as big as it became, right? Like, shows aren't allowed to just find success later on nowadays. You have to be, like, super successful in your first or second season, or you're done. And that's really frustrating. I've seen Coral Town and Crystal Light today. I've seen Coral Town. My parents watch Severance, stays at Slow Burn. Okay, let's see. I'm used to the shows that are less than an hour comedies because Netflix didn't want to compete with itself, so they lobbied for that distinction. Huh. Orange is the New Black and House of Cards would have been both up for Best Drama. Netflix didn't want to have both would have been up for Best Drama, and Netflix didn't want to either not have one of those shows be nominated and/or have to compete with itself. So they lobbied the Emmys to make a runtime distinction between drama and comedy. Interesting. Why am I not surprised it was, like, Netflix lobbying? Which, speaking of Netflix, y'all see that apparently, like, Paramount raised the amount to buy Warner Brothers and how kind of concerning that is? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, on one hand, I don't want Netflix getting their grubby hands on Warner Brothers. But on the other hand, I don't like Paramount getting it either because Paramount is kind of getting a bit of a monopoly on a lot of media. So I'm just like, I don't know which is the worst one here. I kind of think Netflix is the worst of these two, to be honest. Just because Netflix would just, you know, I don't know, man. Imagine a Batman series that takes like a year to come out, and you get like 4 episodes every time. I would hate that, actually. I feel like Warner Brothers, but granted, Warner Brothers isn't exactly, or rather, Paramount's kind of not exactly unguilty. I guess Paramount isn't exactly free of that criticism either, because I feel that they also are not good about keeping a show, you know, consistent within a year of, like, or like within the year of seasons, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just TV as a whole now, because TV just costs more to make nowadays. TV is the new movies, for better and for worse. Especially with stuff like Stranger Things. God, Stranger Things is so fascinating to me. Golden Temple. Like, with Stranger Things, I always think just, like, I never watched the show, but I think it's, like, one of the, like, worst, like, releases in terms of its scheduling for a TV show I have ever seen. It is insane to me that that show has lasted, like, what? Like, God, I think that show came out when I was in high school, and I graduated, like, 11 years ago, practically, now. Which I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like... I don't know, something about, like, a show like Stranger Things, to me, I appreciate the concept. I really do. But I think it's one of those that just kind of overstayed its welcome, and it didn't help with the fact of, like, Netflix's, like, poor release schedule of, like, dropping, like, all the episodes out at once and having it, like, you know, come out, like, once a year. The release model for, I think, shows nowadays, what feels better to me, I think, is just having a show take, like, I don't know, not that long to come out. When we have shows take that long to come out nowadays, I feel like you just kind of lose interest. And I feel like also the other big thing as well, in my opinion, is that shows need to come out weekly if you want people to talk about them. But I feel like Stranger Things, it happens, it comes out, people talk about it for like a day or two, and then they just kind of like stop talking about it. Shows like Dan to Dan, or like, granted this is anime, so it's a little different, but with anime like, let's say like Dan to Dan, or like Sakamoto Days, or Delicious in Dungeon, you had people talking about these shows because they went to the weekly release formats, and that helps immensely. Like, that really, I feel, saves a show. Like, that gets people talking about a show. That makes a show succeed, because word of mouth matters so much. Remember when WandaVision came out, we had a sense of community around the show for the first time since streaming era started? Yes, I do, actually. Literally, like, I never even got around to WandaVision for, like, a bit there, but literally, I think I got Disney Plus because WandaVision, because I was hearing just so much good about it. Oh my god, we barely won that. Yeah, it kind of is, like, depends on Disney, because sometimes they just kind of, like, they're just like, yeah, let's just jump this entire show out at once, who cares? Like with Wonder Man. But then I hear Wonder Man was legit really good. And I'm like, oh, I hear Wonder Man is legit one of the best shows Disney has done in a while. But I'm also, I don't know, like, there's both pros and cons, benefits and merits to the weekly release formula, as well as, like, the, like, lack of a better term, dumping formula. I get just I don't know, because I was seeing people talk about how, like, were Wonder Man like released weekly, it would have only just now. I bet it was like, I think it was like a few weeks ago. It was like, oh, like this certain episode, apparently it was like a really good episode. It's like we would have only just gotten around to this, and I don't know. I think that's the case of just like hindsight, because like whenever when like the first season of Marvel's What If came out, I think about whenever it got to like that Doctor Strange episode, which was like episode 4. And there was a bit there where it felt like every Disney Plus show, the episode 4 was always the episode that was like, oh, this is when stuff is getting like really good, right? Like that would argue the first season of What If, because I didn't watch the second or third season. I would argue the first season of What If, the very best episode was legit the Doctor Strange episode, which was episode 4. Not quite a show, but it does apply to how Deltarune's chapter release schedule has a lot of people talking about it. Also because the fan base is huge. And I think that's a fair example, yeah. I do agree with you. I think, like, Deltarune has definitely gotten more people talking about it over time because it's been, like, chapter by chapter, like, every year or so. Like, it's definitely kept the fandom alive, and it's definitely kind of kept people talking and, like, theorizing and stuff. I haven't seen What If, don't care about being spoiled. It's alright. Like, I remember the first season. The first season had some good stuff to it. Like, there was a Doctor Strange focus episode that was really good. There was one that was like, what if, like, T'Challa, like the Black Panther, what if he was, like, what if he was Star-Lord? And that was actually, like, a really good one, I remember, too. I wish What If was more inventive. Imagine they did an episode that was like, what if Wanda was obsessed with music instead of sitcom? Exactly, yeah, that was the biggest criticism of What If, I felt, was it wasn't interesting enough. The content they always did was like so boring. It was always like, they never did the interesting stuff with the What If kind of like story. They just always did stuff with just like, what if like Peggy Carter was Captain America, which is cool, but then like, what if she was like Captain America again, and again, and again, and I'm like, hey man, I like Captain Carter, but this is a lot of Captain Carter. Like, does Haley Atwell like have something on you? Like, is there like some dirt Haley Atwell has on some of you guys or something? Like, what's going on here? There's a lot of Captain Carter. Again, I don't mind Captain Carter, but I do feel like What If's biggest weakness as a show was like trying to make continuity. Was trying to tell like a continuity kind of story instead of just letting things be standalone. Like, letting it be standalone would have been fine. They didn't need to tie into each other in, like, all the episodes. The episodes didn't need to tie into each other. That was the problem I had with it. They're planning on doing a Captain Carter episode every season in perpetuity. Really? That would make sense. I do feel like there was a Captain Carter thing each time, and like, I know Captain Carter was a thing also in Doctor Strange 2. I'm aware that apparently there's rumors that Haley Atwell has been cast in Avengers Doomsday. Not sure how true those are, of course, but if she is, that's probably more Captain Carter stuff, which is fine. Again, it's fine. I don't think I have that much. I don't really have an issue with it. It's just like, it does feel like a large focus on this character. It just feels kind of strange about it to me. I don't know. Well, I think I got maybe 4th or 5th place, but the important thing is that I think I got the most rings of my team, ideally. Ah, why are we all so far down below? I try for you motherfuckers, and this is how you repay me. That's it. I gotta bring out the big guns. This last like 275 points. We've had more Captain Carter stories than we've had Sam Cap stories. Yeah. I think the problem with like Sam Cap, I like Sam Wilson as Captain America. I think that's great. I think my issue is that I feel like it's just not enough. Which I feel like is kind of the issue with like the MCU as a whole right now, is that there's just not enough. Which sounds insane to say. I know that sounds insane to say. But there's just not enough right now. Them dialing back on stuff for quality is good. I think that is good. I just unfortunately feel it has kind of led to us just not getting enough like development for existing characters that desperately need this development. That and also not enough, like, crossover stuff, I guess? But this may just be an issue of just, there's just too many characters now. Honestly, that might also be the real big issue. Also, hi, Yusuke. Hope you're doing good. And, like, it's insane to me also to think that, like, they're also getting into the X-Men now. Like, they're finally doing the X-Men now. They're, like, you know, they got, like, Fox acquired and all that. So I'm just like, hey, how y'all doing this exactly? Like, are y'all just introducing more characters in this world with like the X-Men? Are you gonna like eventually just kind of like? I've heard rumors of just like, and I would be shocked here, reboots, like a whole like universe like reset / reboot kind of thing for like the MCU. And I'm like, if that's what y'all do, that's fine. But just like, I don't know, man. Like, it's interesting because I'm like, there's still characters and stuff here I would still like to see, you know. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to say. And exactly, yeah, the Fox X-Men cast is just all in Doomsday. Like, I mean, most of them. They don't have Halle Berry Storm. Like, they're missing her. So I don't know what's going on there, but whatever. Probably just couldn't get Storm or something, or Halle Berry, rather. Which, bit of a shame. But I've also never watched the X-Men movies. I'd like to watch them at some point. I just don't feel like, I just don't want to like fucking like, you know, I just don't want to feel like homework, you know? Why do the goddamn Marvel movies feel like homework nowadays? Oh, I'm aware that like Marvel did like some kind of like mess. It's like, what was it they did with Halle Berry? It was like, they told her like something about the role that wasn't actually true just to get her back for it or something like that. Something like kind of like shitty like that they did, just like try and get her back for the movie. Steampunk City. You know, I'm not too aware of the Halle Berry situation. Oh, it was a fake script, right? That is a weird magnet spot. Okay, sorry, just that magnet in the top left. That was a weird spot for that. Someone's been flying up there, obviously. Take those rings. Yeah, wasn't it like they gave her fake scripts and it was like with like more of a storm focus that wasn't actually true? I think it was something kind of shitty like that. Which I'm like, man, y'all wanted Halle Berry that badly, huh? And like, if Halle Berry doesn't come back, that's fine too. Just get a new Storm at that point. That or they just like, I mean, let's be real here, they'll eventually just get a brand new Storm for the MCU. Because like, Storm is great, I do like Storm. I would love to see just like, you know, some kind of like interpretation of Storm again. She was starting to not return for X3 if they didn't give Storm what to do, and so they gave her a fake script with a bunch of Storm-focused scenes. That kind of sucks, yeah. Dude, I am bouncing off everything. This might be a bit of a problem. X3 is at least Storm-focused film. She has like 2 total lines, one that's at the ends. Which, okay, I remember seeing, I think at least once, I saw like a clip of like, oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm super screwed for this. My team is so let down by me, I'm sorry. This is what happens, man. I went to the non-lesbian. What's my name? What was it? Like, this, I think, like, a scene I saw from one of the X-Men movies that was, like... It was, like, Wolverine and, like, some other character. I think Wolverine was, like... His, like, body was being, like, torn apart, trying to get, like, close to this character. That was, I think, like... I guess, like, trying to kill him or something? I don't know. Like, saying it out loud, it almost feels to me like... It was probably... Yeah, okay, it was Dark Phoenix. Yeah, I was gonna say... Saying it out loud, it feels like a Dark Phoenix thing to me. It's like Jean Grey Phoenix. But I'm very sure this was before the Dark Phoenix movie came out, which must mean that it was probably like maybe X2 if I had to guess. Could see it being X2. Like turning into dust? I don't know if he was turning into dust, but I just remember just like a long time ago just seeing some movie where like Wolverine was like trying to like get close to like some girl that was like burning him. I'm guessing that was Phoenix when I say this out loud. They did Dark Phoenix twice. Oh, it was X3 was a Dark Phoenix film. Okay. Wasn't X3 also on the Juggernaut bitch? Wasn't that also that film that they, you know, just said the meme line? And I think that was also the one with oh fuck, is it Elliot Page they go by now? I apologize if I butchered that one. I think it's that was the one with Elliot Page is like Kitty Pryde. Good old Shadowcats. Wasn't there like an X-Men that was like just never in the movies? Oh yeah, the Cure for Mutants film. Yeah. Is that actually... I want to say, is that like where one of Storm's lines is? With like the mutant cure like plot line? Cause I think she's like... I think someone is just like, oh, it's like bad for you or something like that. Yeah, I think... doesn't she say it to Rogue, I want to say? I don't know, I've never seen these movies. Like, I'm kind of like basing this off of just things I've seen in passing. Left for Wario, Trans Yuri. There's some great names in this lobby. Felt like Juggernaut running into multiple walls in a row. Yeah. See, I'm just thinking about Juggernaut because, like, I was finishing up X-Men Children of the Atom earlier today because I'm like, oh, I've only been in 2 games this month. I should probably fix that. What's something that's really short? I know, fighting games. And so I finished the rest of it. I was like a few fights in with Iceman because I was like, Iceman's kind of fun, I guess. And I got to the Juggernaut fights, and I'm like, damn, Juggernaut's really annoying in this game. He has some moves that just do like half your health, and like unironically, Juggernaut had some moves that were like legit doing like half my health in like 1 or 2 attacks. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I love old fighting games, but my god, they're so annoying sometimes with that kind of stuff. Ooh, Dragon Road. Haven't been there today. Let's see if we get Dragon Road, because I'm playing as Mr. Leica Dragon himself. John Yakuza. Oh, this is probably more like Jim Yakuza, because I'm like Curious John Yakuza. This is Jim Yakuza. Good old Ichiban. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Was Juggernaut trying to be running from Spider-Man? Basically, yeah, he was like running through like a bunch of walls and stuff. You ever think about how we've never gotten like Spider-Man, or sorry, never gotten Rhino in a Spider-Man movie that wasn't the very end of Amazing Spider-Man 2? Where he's in like the mech suit? We've otherwise never gotten like Rhino. Like, it was cool whenever we got Vulture finally in like Homecoming. And we got, I think that was also when we got Shocker in Homecoming, like very briefly. Rhino was the villain in Kraven? What? Oh my god, I don't care about that movie, I'm sorry. What if he was the villain in Kraven? Oh, Kraven the Hunter, what a garbage movie I'm sure you are. Like most of the Sony Spider-Man movies are not good. Uh-oh. Because it's Sony desperately trying to hold on to the rights of Spider-Man. Because they don't want to give it up, which is understandable. Because they don't want to give up Spider-Man of all things. But it's annoying because they just keep making garbage movies, and they're never good. Like, that's actually why, by the way, they actually, like, keep doing stuff, is because, like, unironically, like, if Sony doesn't make, like, a Spider-Man-related movie, like, every few years or so, they actually lose the license. Oh my god. Let's go. Aw, not the overall supreme victory, but still good. Haven't failed, so Sony allegedly starting over. Yeah. I think I did see that. Like, they actually are legit gonna just start rebooting the Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man. Which I'm like, y'all are really that desperate, huh? I don't know, Maniacal might be close. And but let's think here, right? Spider-Man villains. So, Spider-Man 1, we got Green Goblin, and the guy who killed Uncle Ben. Spider-Man 2, we got Doc Ock, and I think that was it. I think it's just Doc Ock in 2, right? Am I forgetting anybody? I think it's just Doc Ock. Spider-Man 3, we got, what? Venom, Sandman.
Hello.
Was Harry considered Hobgoblin in that moment, or was he just actually just, like, just another Green Goblin? New Goblin. Okay, so it's not Hobgoblin, it's New Goblin. Okay, which... Is there an actual difference, like, New Goblin? I'm looking this up. Yeah, no, there is just... Yeah, Villains Wiki, New Goblin. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I guess New Goblin. Then we get to Amazing 1, which that had, what? Lizard and... Was there anybody else in Amazing 1 I'm forgetting about? Or was it just Lizard? Which, cool to get Lizard finally. Amazing 2. I know that one had, like, a lot to it. I've never seen Amazing 2. It was just Lizard. Okay. Yeah, Amazing 2's got, like, what? It's got Rhino at the very fucking end. It had Electro was its main villain. And yeah, Green Goblin, because it was like Harry was the Green Goblin in that one. Yeah, Rhino, Goblin, again, and Electro. Yeah. It's the only one I've never seen. And we're just only going to talk about the live action ones. I'm going to kind of skip Spider-Verse here because that's a lot to kind of talk about with Spider-Verse, but there's a lot of cool stuff with that. But let's see here. So then you get to Homecoming, which has got Vulture and Shocker. You get to Far From Home, which that has Mysterio and, well, they're not technically them. Apparently those, like, elemental dudes are apparently actual, like, Spider-Man villains. I'm gonna get the Tinkerer. I don't even fucking remember Tinkerer in that movie. I do not remember Tinkerer in that. Okay, digital circuit here. Digital circuit. No way, the amazing digital circuit. Oh, I make this joke every time. He's the right guy who makes tunes as tech. Okay, I always fall off that way. I always fall off that fucking same way every time I do this course. Okay, so if I have a Tinker, yeah, that's a fair bit of villains. Let's see here, then, yeah. Far From Home, those weird, like, elemental dudes, and mainly Mysterio. And then, God, then there's, like, oh, yeah, it sort of has Prowler, because, like, what is it? Prowler exists. It's fucking, yeah, Donald Glover's character is supposed to be, like, or was it? It's like Uncle Aaron? He literally, it's the guy's name is Aaron. He talks about he has a nephew, so Miles does exist in the MCU. Yeah, Tinker was in the comics. I know that. I know I've seen him before. I forget, was he in the Insomniac games or am I crazy? Tinker, that is. But yeah, we get to like, what is it? No Way Home. And that's a bit of a weirder one with villains, because it's all just kind of reused villains. Which isn't a bad thing to reuse the villains, it's cool to have them back for like the fan service aspect of it. But it's like, well, no new villains, I guess. Though, do we want to be, like, quote-unquote pedantic and say that's Hobgoblin? But, nah, it's really not. Oh, yeah, you're right. Tinker was the main villain of Miles Morales. Right. It's been a bit since I played it. Kitchen Gun. Just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun, and it sparkles like new. I love you, Kitchen Gun. God. What a stupid video. I love that video. I've known about that video for years. I love you, Kitchen Gun. Oh, Miles is great. It's the only... Admittedly, Miles is the only, like, Insomniac Spidey I did not 100%. Oh, you know what? I forgot about Ed. You're right. Because in the fucking post-credits of Homecoming, there's a very brief bit of Michael Mando as Scorpion. And then we're finally getting that 3 fucking movies later. God. So apparently I heard once that, I'm not sure how true this rumor actually was, but apparently Spider-Man No Way Home, the original plot, was not about the multiverse stuff, but apparently the villains were supposed to be Kraven and Scorpion, which is interesting, but obviously that didn't happen. Yeah, he was in Homecoming too, yeah. Yeah, so, what is it? Yeah, so we're getting Scorpion finally in, like, Brand New Day. What else? Who else do we know is in that? I think we know about Punisher at this point. Not sure who else. I don't know if we've heard anything else about other potential people. We don't have a trailer yet. I guess once we get a trailer, we'll know, like, for sure. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo is back. Yeah, that's true. So, Hulk stuff. God, I think I'm gonna really make the villain, like, Savage Hulk. It's like, are we really just gonna be like, yeah, no Spider-Man villains because Sony wants all the Spider-Man villains, apparently, so you get Savage Hulk? Is that what we're gonna be doing, guys? What, the villain is Joe Fixit? God, I'd be kind of down for that. I think I've heard some rumors about Tombstone in the new, like, in, like, Brand New Day, which I'm like, I'm super down for Tombstone. Because Tombstone I know from the Insomniac games. But I guess, like, we're out, like, the reason I'm, like, kind of listing off these, like, Spider-Man villains, I'm just kind of thinking about just, like, what could they do in the MCU for Spider-Man at this point, for, like, villains that, just live-action villains we've just never seen before. Like, I think at this point we've gotten all the Sinister Six at some point or another. Hammerhead. Which one's Hammerhead again? See, clearly we need the wall. That's the wall, brother. No, God, no. I think it's like an actual, like... I guess... We did get Carnage in the Venom movies, so I guess that's already covered. The mom has a big forehead. Was he in the Insomniac games? I forget if he was. Oh, he was. Okay, then yeah, I have seen Hammerhead. See, that's what we need more of. We need more street level Spider-Man. More like just like mafia dudes. No tombstone from Spectacular, where he looks like Kevin Michael Richardson, except for his first appearance where it was Keith David. Interesting. Oh! Huh, I just thought about something. Have we never gotten Black Cat in, like, live-action Spider-Man? Yeah, wait. Have we never gotten Black Cat before? Oh, going this way, okay. Not as Black Cat. Interesting. So we've gotten, like, Felicia Hardy, but never actual Black Cat. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? There we go. There's someone that's classic enough. Fucking Black Cat. Yeah, we've never gotten Black Cat in live-action Spider-Man before. Harry Secretary in the Amazing Spider-Man films was Felicia Hardy. Okay. Yeah, no, legit. I just kind of thought about it too, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess we've never gotten Black Cat. I know Black Cat was in the Spider-Man 2 like movie game. But that game also had things like Shocker and stuff in it as well. Yeah, never gotten Black Cat. There's like newer villains I would love to see. Like, dude, after the first Insomniac game, I want Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative was so cool. That's a character I would love to see them try in live action stuff. And we do know Feast exists, because that's where Norman Osborn went to in the third Spider-Man, or the MCU Spider-Man movie. So Feast does exist. So logically speaking, I forget Mr. Negative's real name, but Mr. Negative exists, theoretically speaking. Yeah, it was Martin Lee. Yeah. Yeah, so Martin Lee, realistically, probably exists in the MCU somewhere. I think my team has this, based on that. Ooh, it's gonna be kind of close, because first and second place... I think they have it. Yeah, damn. Yeah, they have more tricks. Bummer, our Miku let us down. Miku. Miku, why? Please, Miku! No, we hold hands. It's like we're married. There was originally supposed to be a subplot in Spider-Man 2 starring Black Cat. They were going to have more focus on Peter having to choose his life as Peter or his life as Spider-Man. Interesting, okay. That could have been cool. Looks like at least one or two more races here, though, so that's cool. Shit, yeah. What are like some... You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna look up Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery real quick and see, like, if there's, like, any, like, characters I've just, like, would want to see. Let's see here. Who are the classics? Kingpin does exist, although Kingpin has obviously been more in other projects. Morbius, we're not getting Morbius. Big Wheel! The problem with all the Rogues Gallery is that a lot of them have been used in other things, such as The Problem. I'm Mysterio by this point, yeah. These images are so fucking crusty. There we go. Yeah, who are... Can perhaps see why they're having trouble, like... Oh, we've never gotten Chameleon. Ooh, Chameleon could be fun. Maybe they want to do Prowler? I don't know. Though, I don't know if they want to do Prowler because of Spider-Verse. Timed out. That's annoying. Because what has Spider-Verse done at this point? They did, like, Prowler. They did, like... Kingpin. I know it had like Scorpion. It had like, was it Femme Doc Ock, which is cool. I don't know. There's a lot they've done before, which again is neat. It does remind me though, actually, like, this is a different, like, superhero stuff, but, the newest, like, Superman movie that's coming out, or I guess it's just called, like, what's it called again? Like, Man of Tomorrow or something like that? It's like a Lex Luthor Superman team-up movie. They have confirmed, actually, that that movie is gonna have, like, Brainiac, which I'm like, ooh, live-action Brainiac, finally. Reminds me of how, like, in the second Turtles movie, they did Krang, which, like, they never did Krang before. It was always just... Krang was always just in the cartoons and stuff. And, like, I guess I kind of get it, because, like, I think they could have done Krang. I don't know why I'm getting timed out. What the hell? I guess they could have done Krang in the, like, the original Turtles movies, which I have also not seen. Probably could have done him via... I could have seen, like, some Jim Henson puppetry at work. I think that could have worked, honestly. But otherwise, yeah, never seen, it was cool to kind of get Krang. I don't know, I like seeing, like, just interpretations of characters from comics just finally getting done when they have never been done before, right? And again, Krang is, like, one of those cases of just, like, yeah, no, it's cool to actually, like, you know, get Krang, or get, like, you know, Brainiac, or get this or that character. Like, I don't know, I like seeing characters happen. You know, I like seeing characters happen. Team Tangle.
Greetings.
Greetings. Aquaforest.
Sup? Let us commence. Looks good.
Stinky Pete. Love that Stinky Pete name down there. Oh, I'm Stinky Pete. No, I'm Stinky Pete. Is there anything else I want to talk about right now that's just coming to mind for things I just like and or enjoy? I don't know. What does come to mind? You ever have that moment of just like, you've talked about so much about a topic and you're just like, shit, I don't know what to talk about. Or rather, I'm just like, shit, I'm like fizzled out. I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. You know, that's the thing right there. SpongeBob, right? Can you, like, think about the very first time you ever saw, like, a show like SpongeBob? Because I can't, personally speaking. It's just always it's just kind of always been part of my life in some way. Sure, I don't really watch the show, like, at least it's newer episodes and stuff nowadays, but, like, I still think about and look fondly back on the episodes I have seen. Because it was just a good show. Like, it's very well written. You can really see, like, a lot of, like, the kind of Rocco's Modern Life writers working on it. Like, because a lot of Rocco kind of went its way into SpongeBob. Like, a lot of the voice actors, a lot of, like, the writing team. It's really interesting. Man, no Pirate Storm today so far, huh? Gotten, like, a lot of the other Crossworlds with no Pirate Storm. Playing Man a couple times, playing White Cave, and, like, Galactic Parade. No Sweet Mountain, thinking about it. I have not seen Sweet Mountain at all. I got, like... Come on. I got, Cyberspace, like, once. I think this might also be 2 times in a row now with, like, no Pac-Man, like, whatsoever. Ouch. Oh, this is such an awful route. This is taking me on. Take on me, you piece of shit. Not how the song goes. Ow. The chow. Superstars. Da, da, da. Speed jungle. Oh, oh, oh. I've lost time for tricks for that one. That sucks, actually. So, anyone got any predictions for Pokemon Day tomorrow? I'm thinking Gen 10 for sure. Gen 10 feels like almost a given. Probably release dates for like Coliseum and XD and NSO. Or rather, Nintendo Classics they call it. Now, where was my... whatever. If I'm lucky, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky on the Switch, too. Please. Not getting that lucky. Clown knows for Pokemon 2? For real, dude. Something on Champions. They announced they haven't said much else. Yeah, Champions, I think, will probably show up there. The curious thing about Champions is apparently they said at some point there's going to be a paid version and a non-paid version. I think Pink Team... Oh, no, actually, that's it. Wow, okay. I really thought Pink Team had it for a moment there when I saw they had, like, as many as they did, but no. That's our win. I think that's not enough, though, is it? 36 points. Yeah, I need one more race for sure, and I got it. Alrighty, one more race. One more race. One more race. But yeah, no, I imagine the paid version will probably just be like a season pass thing of just different cosmetics and stuff, I would imagine. And/or is my hope, because I would hope they're not going to be something stupid like, oh, you can only import this many Pokemon in a day or something. Champions has to come out this year. Scarvi is confirmed to be the last game that hosts competitive Pokemon in-game. Oh. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Wait, I didn't know they clarified that. If they clarified that, that's going to be interesting, yeah. Oh, shit, Pack Village. Don't get to go there too often. Yeah, because apparently they want to make Champions like their like hub of like the competitive stuff in the future. Yeah, it's meant to be a client for competitive Pokemon, exactly. That is the intention of Pokemon Champions. Guys, what do you think I should get after this, by the way? Should I get, like, Taco Bell, Wendy's, McDaniels? What should I do, you think? There's Wingstop. I could get Wingstop. Do I want wings right now? Not really. Don't know. Lol. well, I guess I'll starve. No. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm a little hungry. Another competitive season for Pokemon is stopping soonish. TCG's getting a set rotation next month. Eat before stream. See, that would be smart, Mike. But I have this little thing called I wasn't hungry before stream, and now it's almost like done. I am starting to feel hungry. I'd rather eat when I feel hungry, not when I don't feel hungry. Whatever seems fastest, less out of your way. I mean, I'm just gonna get it delivered. I don't feel like going out. I don't feel like going out. I'll pay the laziness tax, whatever. Like, legit, it's literally just a laziness tax. Also, god damn it, this is not fucking Pack Village. Do people just not like Pack Village? I wanted to see Pac-Man. Yo, it's Pac-Man! Where are my teammates? I'm not tapping any of them. Veloska and something else, looks like. Random track. Oh, hey, look at that. Casino. I haven't been here at all today. Sick. The pack is not back. The pack is back. Remember that was like a meme for a bit there? The internet is so weird with... The internet is so strange with memes sometimes. As I think about whenever the internet got weirdly obsessed with a villain song from the Garfield show. That was a strange time, I recall. Father said the big scenario had to be delivery. Okay. I should play Sonic Heroes again. It's been a little bit. God, maybe that's what Sega should announce. A Sonic Heroes remaster. This is the wrong stage. This is the Blizzard Island last lap theme. Blizzard Island is the Pokemon Adventure Diamond stage. It's okay. To get hurt by a missile and then get hit by the, like, buzzsaw. Awful, awful fame, Ichiban. This is worse than the time you proposed on the first date. Dude, legit, that cutscene in Infinite Wealth, like, it's early on, so whatever. That is one of the, like, most hardest cutscenes to watch in that series. Just because of how fucking, like... Oh, that cutscene hurts, dude. Not in a bad way, but just in, like, a Ichiban, this is embarrassing kind of way. God, I love and hate that cutscene so much. Whatever. I'm getting third or second at most. Maybe hate Ichiban so much. Oh, actually, wait, no, I was getting third no matter what. What the hell am I talking about? No, I mean, I like Ichiban a lot, but that cutscene... Oh my god, Ichiban is... Oh, his heart, I think, was in the right place, but he just... Oh, my boy had no social skills and spent too much time in prison. He didn't have... But, like, also... it's like... He had, like, something, because, you know, side stuff in 7 and all that. I don't know. Either way, Guardian Angel... Obtained all collab rewards. Complete! I love my boy Ichi, but man, that fucking cutscene sucks. I never thought I could hate Ichiban, but in that moment I wanted to throw him out into the sea. It's so... Dude, I still think about when I streamed it, and like everyone in the chat, and myself included, was just like, Ichiban, why? Ichiban, shut up, what are you doing? Oh no, this is so hard to watch. I love that cutscene, because it's, I think, one of the best emotional cutscenes in the entire series, because it makes you feel like it makes you feel the emotion of wanting to strangle Ichiban for being such a fucking moron in that moment. Oh man, I love Yakuza. Shame it's kind of dead now. Thanks, Kiwami 3. I'm glad we sacrificed everything for this Donald Duck ass voice. Kiwami 3 pisses me off. Wah. Why? Why is my goat so washed? Whatever, at least I have a Ishin to still go through. At least I have some games that aren't when they were pre-washed. I got like Ishin. I could go out of my way to do Kuroryu, or however you say it. Kuroryu? I think it's like Kuroryu. It's the PSP Yakuza. There's 2 of them. And I hear they're actually not too bad. I also do have Dead Souls. And the PS2 Yakuza 1, PS2 Yakuza 2. So, I'm not exactly out of Yakuzas to go through. But the problem with that with Kiwami 3 is that I also want to play the new thing of Dark Ties. That's what I'm really curious the most about. Even though I hear it's as long as Kaito Files, if not maybe I think shorter than Kaito Files. Why is it so short? Like, I think I hear it's actually maybe shorter than, like, I forget if it was considered longer or shorter than, like, the Majima stuff in Kiwami 2. I forget. I haven't played it myself. I can't really confirm for sure. So, we'll see eventually. But yeah, guys, that's going to probably do it for this evening. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Next stream, if I can find my source for that. Where is it? Oh my god, where is it? There we go. Here we go. So, next stream, rather. Saturday nights. We'll be doing more Great Ace Attorney, starting up Case 5. And on Sunday, starting up Princess Peach Showtime. Yeah, I've heard Dark Ties is like 3 hours long, so a lot of sub-stories. Yeah. But yeah, that's the schedule for this week. Great Ace Attorney, Princess Peach Showtime. That's the plan. So yeah, thanks for being here, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna do a top 100 game stream eventually, or just start up eventually, but I just don't know when. Along with many other stream promises to do. Thanks for the stream. Told me it's been my birthday. Oh shit! Happy birthday, Caesar. Hell yeah, dude. That's funny. I think you and Icy also had birthday, because I know like Super Icy's birthday was also today, from what I saw. Which I felt bad. Actually, I saw it, but I didn't say anything, so I should probably like say something in the server I saw that it was posted in. There we go. I have said that in the server. that Most of you are not in because it's more of a friend server, and that's okay. Nothing against anybody, obviously, but yeah. What is it? Yeah, so after stream stuff, Discord. Check out my Discord. Get followed on all future things coming up in the future, such as stream plans and or other fun things. Socials, Twitter, Blue Sky, my pod channel. You can get updates on whenever I may go live and or just random stuff I end up liking and retweeting. Whether it is the thirst posts I make sometimes about fictional women. I'm pulling all my cards on the table today, aren't I? Or just like, like the stuff on YouTube, but like usually it's like streams like this that would go up usually later tonight and or in the morning. Or the next day if I forget to upload it, because I do that sometimes. Oopsie. Also check out my Throne account. You can buy me stuff off of that. Princess Peach Showtime is a Throne game that was bought off of it. So that's going to be a stream series I will be doing. So yeah. I'd use the bathrooms. Let's go find a raid target. Who is going? Limmy's going. Xeno's going. Oh, I think Xeno's at the end of Persona 3 Reload, though, so that's not really a good choice, sadly. Star's going. Trill's going. I haven't raided Limit in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go raid Limit. What are we raiding with, though? I have a weird one. This is a really dumb one. This is a dumb message. Hang on. Hashtag, did you know Black Cat has never been in any Spider-Man movie except for that one time as Harry's secretary? That's our great message. Limit will appreciate this one. Alright, so yeah, Limit's playing Zenless. Let me actually make sure they're still going. Yeah, they're still going. They're playing Zenless. They're doing, they're playing some gameplay stuff. Looks like they're going for some high score stuff. So, yeah. Let's go give them a raid, guys. Thank you again for being here. I really do appreciate it a ton. It means a lot. I'm gonna go find some food stuff and, probably go rest up in a couple hours for Pokemon Presents. Probably play some more... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Metaphor? Probably Metaphor. Yeah, I don't think I'm progress in that game. We'll see. I'm gonna figure out my own time stuff. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here. And I'll join y'all, and I guess I'll see y'all whenever they announce the next Crossworlds characters and or racers. Hopefully I see my boy beat Jet Set Radio. And I guess the next collab thing will probably be Mega Man, I believe. So yeah. Again, thanks for being here, guys. I'll catch you later. Have yourselves a good night. Bye.